The fairy tale is crumbling, and the world is watching. Once the darlings of a global stage, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle now stand at the heart of a scandal that threatens to unravel their carefully crafted image. Their palatial Montecito mansion, a symbol of their bold new chapter in America, has become the battleground for a legal storm that could shake the very foundations of their legacy. A billionaire's empire, a web of deceit, and a courtroom showdown. Welcome to the drama that has the world buzzing. At the center of this tempest is Sergey, a Russian-American financier whose name commands respect in the halls of wealth and power. His heirs now claim that the Sussexes' dream home, a sprawling estate nestled in the sun-drenched hills of Montecito, was wrested from them through cunning and betrayal. A staggering $14.65 million deal lies at the heart of this saga. A transaction that promised glamour, but has spiraled into a public spectacle of accusations and outrage. What secrets lie behind the gates of this luxurious retreat? And how did a couple once celebrated for their rebellion against royal confines find themselves accused of exploiting a vulnerable man's trust? The story begins with a deal that seemed straightforward. A billionaire's mansion, a royal couple seeking a fresh start, and a contract that should have sealed their American dream. But court documents tell a darker tale. Grishin's estate alleges that Harry and Meghan, far from being honest buyers, wove a complex tapestry of deception. Shell companies with cryptic names, partial payments shrouded in mystery, and deliberate delays in finalizing the deal. These are the charges leveled against the Sussexes. The billionaire's legal team paints a picture of a couple who saw an opportunity in Grishin's failing health and seized it with ruthless precision. Imagine the scene. A man of immense wealth, his strength fading, trusting that his legacy would be honored. Yet, according to the lawsuit filed in the Los Angeles Superior Court, Meghan and Harry exploited that trust. Legal filings reveal shocking details. Meghan, they claim, slipped last-minute changes into the contract's fine print, changes Grishin neither saw nor approved, altered inspection terms, deferred payments without interest, and clauses barring public disclosure of the deal's details, all allegedly added when the billionaire was at his weakest. The estate calls it predatory, the world calls it scandalous, but the plot thickens. Court records uncover an email from a Montecito real estate broker to Harry's team, sounding alarms about Grishin's declining health. Time is running out, the message urged. Finalize the documents while he's still able. Did the Sussexes heed the warning? Or did they see it as a chance to tighten their grip on the prize? The estate insists that Harry was not a bystander but a knowing participant, fully aware of the maneuvers unfolding behind closed doors. These are not the actions of first-time homeowners navigating a complex purchase. These are, the plaintiffs argue, the calculated moves of celebrities who believe themselves above the law. The stakes could not be higher. For years, Harry and Meghan have positioned themselves as champions of compassion, weaving a narrative of philanthropy and independence. They stepped away from royal duties, they said, to forge a path of purpose and privacy. Yet, behind the walls of their Montecito haven, a different story emerges, one of ambition, entitlement, and, if the accusations hold, exploitation. The contrast is stark. A couple who pledged to uplift the vulnerable now stands accused of preying on one. Can their carefully polished image withstand this blow? The courtroom is now their stage, and the world is their audience. Grishin's estate, carrying forward the fight after his passing in March 2023, seeks more than just financial restitution. They demand accountability. They want the truth laid bare. Did the Sussexes manipulate a dying man to secure their slice of paradise? The legal filings are relentless, accusing Meghan's team of responding to Grishin's pleas with arrogance and disdain, dismissing his concerns as if he were a mere inconvenience. This is no ordinary property dispute. It's a clash of titans, where wealth, power, and reputation collide. Let's step back and consider the broader picture. Harry and Meghan arrived in America with a vision to redefine royalty on their own terms. They launched charities, inked media deals, and spoke passionately about justice and empathy. But this scandal casts a long shadow over those endeavors. If the allegations are true, what does it say about their values? Can a couple who champions the vulnerable justify actions that, in the eyes of their accusers, betray that very principle? The public, once enchanted by their story, is beginning to question. Whispers of hypocrisy grow louder with each court filing. And yet, the Sussexes are not without their defenders. Some argue they're being unfairly targeted, painted as villains in a narrative driven by envy or prejudice. After all, navigating a high-stakes property deal is no simple task, even for royalty. Could this be a misunderstanding blown out of proportion? Or is it, as the estate claims, a deliberate scheme to outmaneuver a man who could no longer fight back? The truth lies buried in a mountain of legal documents, and the coming weeks will unearth it. As the case moves forward, the world watches with bated breath. This is more than a legal battle, it's a reckoning. For Harry and Meghan, it's a test of their resilience. Can they salvage their reputation, or will this scandal mark a turning point in their post-royal journey? The Montecito mansion, once a symbol of their freedom, now stands as a monument to their challenges. Every court hearing, every revelation, chips away at the fairy tale they've worked so hard to craft. But the story doesn't end here. This saga raises bigger questions about fame, accountability, and the price of ambition. In a world where public opinion can shift in an instant, Harry and Meghan stand at a crossroads. Will they emerge as the embattled heroes of their own narrative, or will they be remembered as cautionary figures in a tale of hubris? The courtroom will decide their fate, but the court of public opinion is already in session. What do you think? Is this the end of the Sussexes' American dream, or just another chapter in their turbulent saga? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and stay with us as we follow every twist and turn in this gripping drama. The truth is coming, and we'll be here to uncover it.